class. Now students, as we have already discussed about the measures in time, that means different hands of the clock and what are the different times in which we represent the clock. Similarly, we have done AM and PM, along with this the 12-hour clock and 24-hour clock in our previous lecture. Now continuing forward with today's class, today we are going to discuss about conversion in time. So how we convert one format of time into another format. So what are the different formats of timing? Very first, let's discuss that. Very first is your hours, minutes, seconds. So these are the three basic one which is related to time. Along with this, we have weeks, days and year. Okay students, so today in this lecture we are going to do the conversions related to these. So if I start with the three hands of the clock, so the first conversion is that 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. So that we can also say that 1 hour, if I talk about 1 hour relation with seconds, so it is 60 multiplied by 60, so it is 3600 seconds. So this is our relation between hour and seconds. Okay. Now students, after discussing hour, minute and seconds, next is your relation between how many hours in a day. So one day is actually equals to 24 hours. One day is equals to 24 hours, or you can say 24 hours make one day. Then 1 week. 1 week is equals to 7 days. So a group of 7 days, or you can say when 7 days are collective in the group, then it makes 1 week. As you know that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. These are the 7 days which makes 1 week. Similarly that, if I talk about how many days in a year, so there are 365 or 366 days in a year. In normal year, it is 365. If it is a leap year, then we have 366 days. Clear students? So this is all about the conversion. Well, now students, after discussing about the conversions and the relation between hours, minutes, seconds, days, week and years, let's come to your exercise questions and solve it up and check out the solution for the questions given to us. The first question says fill in the blanks, and the fill in the blanks first part, 1 hour is equals to dash minutes. So how many minutes are there in 1 hour? Yes, there are 60 minutes in a hour. Right student? So there are 60 minutes in an hour. Clear students? Now the second part says 4 hours equals to how many minutes? If 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes, then how many minutes will be there in 4 hours? So you have to do the multiplication. 4 into 60, that is 240 minutes. So students, as you can see, 4 hours is equals to 240 minutes. Okay. Coming to the next part, 1 minute equals to how many seconds? So 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. 60 seconds make 1 minute. After that, the next part, 7 minutes equals to how many seconds? So how many seconds are there in 7 minutes? So 7 minutes will be equals to 7 multiplied by 60. So that will be 420 seconds. So there will be 420 seconds in 7 minutes. If 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. So this is how you can do the conversion. Okay students? Coming to the next part, 1 day equals to dash hours. So 1 day is equals to 24 hours. Then how many hours will be there in 5 days? So we will multiply 5 with 24. So that will be 120 hours. So there will be 120 hours in a day. Clear students? So you have understood first question. Now students, let's continue with the second question, and in second question we have to do some of the conversion. The first part says we have to convert 3 hours 10 minutes into minutes. So we have to completely convert 3 hours 10 minutes into minutes. So let's see how you are going to do that. Very first, the term is 3 hours and 10 minutes. So 10 minutes is already in the terms of minutes. So we have to convert only hours into minutes. So that will be, how many minutes will be there in 1 hour? 60 minutes. So we will multiply 3 with 60 and plus 10. Plus 10 is this 10 minutes. Now multiply this term, 3 into 60, 180. Plus 10, and that will give you 190 minutes. Okay students? So 3 hours 10 minutes is actually equals to 190 minutes. We have multiplied by 60 because 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. Clear? Coming to the second solution. In the second part, you have to convert 8 minutes 50 seconds into seconds. So here our 50 seconds, the second term is already in terms of second. So basically we have to convert 8 minutes into seconds. So in that case, what we will do? What is the relation between minute and seconds? Yes, 1 minute equals to 60 seconds. So we will multiply 8 by 60 and plus we will add this 50 seconds which is given to us. So now 8 into 60, that is 480. Plus 50, which will give you 530 seconds. So 8 minutes 50 seconds is equals to 530 seconds. Clear students? Coming to the third part. In the third part, you have to solve 3 days 2 hours. What is given to us? 3 days 2 hours, and we have to convert it into hours. So basically we have to convert days into hours. So what is the relation between days and hour? 1 day is equals to 24 hours. So here we will multiply 3 with 24. So 3 multiplied by 24 plus 2 hours is already given to us. So let's multiply the term here. 3 4s are 12. 72 hours plus 2. So it will be equals to 74 hours. Now coming to the fourth part, in which you have to convert 280 hours to days and hours. Now we have to convert hours into days and hours. Earlier we were converting a higher unit to a smaller unit, so we were multiplying. Now you have to convert a smaller unit because hours is a smaller unit and days are bigger units. So in that case, now we have to proceed with the division. And division will be the same with the relation between hours and days. So how many hours are there in a day? 24 hours. So let's check out the solution for this. 280 hours are there, and since there are 24 hours in one day, so we will divide this term by 24. Now, when you will divide this term by 24, it is not completely divisible. So in that case, what you have to do, it will be 280 divided by 24. 24 ones are 24 minus, so you will get 40. Then 24 ones are 24. So you are left with 16 here. That means out of 280 hours, there are 11 days and 16 hours. Okay. So you will write it as 11 days and 16 hours. So 280 hours is actually equals to 11 days, 16 hours. So this is how we have converted into days and hours. The quotient will become days and the remainder left here will become the hours. Clear students? Now students, after solving this, let's come to the next part, and in the next part it is said that you have to convert 360 minutes to hours and minutes. Once again, you have to convert a smaller unit, which is minutes, into hours. So what is the relation between hours and minutes? Yes, 60 minutes make So here what we will do? We will divide this term 360 by 60. And when you will divide this term by 60, so 360 divided by 60, 60 6 are 360. So we are not left with any value in the remainder, that means remainder is 0. So what is your final answer? Your final answer is 6 hours. It means 360 minutes is actually equals to 6 hours. Clear? Coming to the next part, and in the next part it is said you have to convert 285 seconds into minutes and seconds. So once again we have to convert a smaller unit to a bigger unit, and at the same time you all know that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. So once again we are going to divide 285 by 60. So let's do the division. 285 divided by 60. So 60 4s are 240. Subtracting the value here, you will get 45. So what is your answer? Your answer will be 4 minutes and 45 seconds. So 285 seconds is actually equals to 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Clear? Coming to the last part, and that is your G part, in which you have to convert 124 months to years and months. So now you have to convert 124 months into years. What is the relation between years and months? How many months are there in 1 year, students? There are 12 months in 1 year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. So here for the solution of this question, 124 months are given to you, and since 12 months make 1 year, so we will be dividing this term by 12. Okay. Now let's perform the division. 124 divided by 12. 12 ones are 12. Subtracting of here, now this 4 will come down. 12 zeros are 0. So we are left with the remainder as 4, and in quotient we have 10. So what is your final answer? 10 years and 4 months. So basically 124 months is equals to 10 years and 4 months. So with this, students, we have discussed lots of questions related to conversion of time. I hope today's lesson is clear to all of you. Kindly go through your book exercise and complete the questions in your notebook. Thank you for the lesson, students. Have a great day.